YouTube. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I am uh doing gonna talk about ancestor veneration, but I'm going on two platforms. I'm gonna do this one time on YouTube as well as TikTok. So I'm gonna have both of them going at once. I may as well go ahead and start TikTok too. Okay. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Kimberly. Today I'm gonna be talking about ancestor veneration, and I'm also going to do an ancestor reading today. And I also have, and this is, I told my client too I was going to do this. Thanks to one of my clients, they came and got a packet together just for the ancestors, like to do rituals. So I put together a kit similar to what they purchased from me already, but I'm gonna have it for anyone to get. And also you could use this for like shaman. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically uh it starts I believe on Halloween. Or either at the end of the month around autumn. I don't know exactly 100, but it's a little later. But it is the season for it. No, I'm busy. Um so I'm gonna start off. I had made an outline. So I'm gonna start off by telling y'all this is my outline. We're going to be we're going to talk about honoring your ancestors. After that, I'm going to go into a demonstration, like a show and tell setup for the ancestor ritual using the tools that I will have together in the kit. And I'm going to do an ancestor spread with selective questions um, that could benefit you, that the ancestors can answer, that it benefits you to build a stronger connection with them, as well as do like it goes deep. You could just start doing work to break generational curses, um, as well as like receiving blessings and abundance from them, as well as them protecting you. That's just off the dome. But I'm gonna read off the line. I'm just basically Google ancestor veneration and give you more information on it. I have like three devices going. Um, okay, I'm almost there. So I'm gonna start off too by showing y'all this is what's gonna come in the ritual set. You're gonna receive two candles fully. I'm gonna have them dressed. In this video, I have one candle already prepared. This one I have prepared, but I don't have this one. Let me just hold this one for another time. So these candles are 16 inches long. They are very tall. I have to think about how I'm gonna ship them. As well as in the ritual kit, you're gonna receive a box of incense, and these here are Nag Champa lavender. You're gonna receive. This is my personal veil, but you're gonna get a bell. Not this bell, but a bell is gonna come with it, so you can open space and connect with your ancestors. And also, I'm gonna give you a container of coffee for the herb that I'm gonna put. It's gonna be coffee. Either if it's not ground coffee like this, it'll be coffee beans, one of the two. And I also am gonna send you with a nice stack of ancestor money, so you could burn this is on Joss paper, and also have like the Asian symbols on it too, because they started off with it, burning the ancestor money. And burning the ancestor money, it represents you basically giving like almost like an extension of a prayer, like you giving money, but energetically. It's energetic currency to your ancestors, so they could have what they need in the spiritual realm for themselves and also to help assist you. And these two candles, you're gonna get two mini candles, two to burn your ancestor money with. So basically, this would be the kit. Oh, the phones fell. For the phones fell everywhere. Okay, it's kind of a rig up. Y'all bear with me while I pick the phones back up. And here we go. So yeah, these are the tools. Hopefully both of y'all can see it on YouTube as well as Instagram. So basically these are the tools you'll receive with your ancestor ritual. And in addition to this set, what you would need to when you actually at home doing it, I'm just giving you the layout of everything. You find your sacred space, an area in your home that you want to hold for your ancestors. Are you comfortable with? It could be in the front room. It could be in your bedroom. Uh, get you a bowl. It could be glass bowl. Just for this video purposes, I have a metal bowl. And the money, I'm gonna burn the money. Also, when you burn the money, you could write your petitions on the bill. Um, say, well, I got a black marker so it can stand out. So I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna use this first one for gratitude, where I'm actually thanking my ancestors, known and unknown. And it could be for helping you for whatever that is for you. So I'm gonna put gratitude on this one. So my first one is gonna be for gratitude. Example, I just put thank you ancestors, like just thank you for all your support, for protection. And this one here, you could do, I'm gonna put protection on this one. Protection. So y'all getting the kind of catching on. So you could write, start off with gratitude first before you get to acting file kind of stuff. But you could go into that in more detail. Everybody gonna be, um, situation is gonna be different. So both for the money, and I also have this little container in which I'm putting this taper in when I get ready to light it in a few minutes. So this going in this container. So or you can use a plate, a salsa, whatever that's safe, that that's fire safe, fireproof, and you could safely burn it on super with supervision. All right, so I got this and this and this, and like the coffee. I don't know. Is this I was drawn to add the coffee. It was something with the coffee. Ancestors like the coffee. They enjoy some things like they enjoy coffee, cigars. My intentions was to go out there and cut a couple of roses off that bush to put on this altar, but I forgot about that part. But you can also put plants on your altar, flowers. You also could put. Make sure you include pictures if y'all have any pictures. Um, I don't know, print them off of social media or something. But you'll have pictures on your altar. So it's simple things. And then you can also dress you up before, say if you have a little side table or a breakfast table, you using just something in its own space for the your ancestors. Sometimes a lot of times you could put like a white tablecloth on them, but do what you're drawn to do. And I'm just giving you the basic setup to start for those who are not already, some people already know what time it is, I already own it. But if I do have tools if you choose to purchase for it. But if not, this is a good starter kit for People newly wanting to connect with their ancestor and honor their ancestor. Um, and then a lot of the times, okay, so basically, I'm gonna tell you what ancestor veneration is. This is my daughter tablet. Is the the veneration is basically you venerate veneration of the dead, including one's ancestors, the ones who you know who you loved, respected, that's deceased. This is practice in multiple cultures around the world to this day. Um, I'm gonna just some skim through some of this, and then like you know how you go visit your ancestors' grave sites and clean their graves and upkeep their graves. That is actually a way of honoring your ancestors, bringing them fresh flowers out there. You could bring them a bottle of rum also, and you could pour out there for them or leave them a bottle if you called to do that. But that was a cigar. Those like simple stuff. Or drop some coins for 'em, or burn ancestor money at the grave site. But if you're not in the area where you can't do that, you could build your altar at home and continue the remembrance, but just set up your altar with some of their favorite things. So everybody ancestors are different, family members, and the ones you connect to are you comfortable with working with. You could call out to those ones specifically by name, or if you're uncertain on your ancestors and you willing to work with them but just don't know who is good for you, you could just call in the ancestors. Um, that's gonna be that's gonna help you for your highest good, known or unknown. You could That's a place where you could start as well. Okay, and then this one say honoring and respecting deceased family members. Ancestor veneration is the practice of honoring and respecting deceased family members. It involves various forms such as rituals, celebrations, prayers, and offerings to acknowledge their roles in our lives of the living. This practice is distinct from ancestor worship. So this is not worshiping your ancestor. This is just honoring, showing gratitude, because if they had to come first for you to be here. So it's just at least for that. Hey, thank you for having me here. At least I got here um, through you all. So it's honoring your bloodline, and and yeah, with your deceased relatives from this planet. Okay. And then also say ancestor veneration helps maintain connections to cultural heritage and is prevalent in many cultures, including African traditions, which consists of a belief of a supreme being. That's on one side. This is just random stuff on Google. I'm going to different people's stuff. Um, and also like to celebrating your ancestors. A great time to connect with your ancestors is Halloween. When the veils are thinner, you could have it's more easier to connect with them. So like this is perfect time in this whole month, even going into the beginning of November. Perfect timing to connect and do anything with your ancestors, or just show them like they around you whether you know it or not. In a way, it's just you being open and receptive, and actually acknowledging them. Like, hey ancestors, how y'all doing today? You could ask them to show you signs they're around, and some signs I've gotten that my ancestors was around was actually scents of tobacco out of nowhere. Nobody's smoking in the house, but it was just a fresh scent of. It really smelled good, tobacco, and that's kind of like. And then I felt like really light and uplifted. That's how I knew like they around. But they'll give you signs, or you'll know, you know, um, when they are around, or ask them to personally show you a specific thing, like, hey, ancestors, when you're around uh, show me a ladybug or something. I'm just giving you an example. So if you see a ladybug, it's something, it's whatever it is you set up. That's personalized. But again, that's an example of you can ask them to show you something when they are around you. And also, you can honor their birthdays. So, uh, say for like their birthdays, you could set up an an ancestor altar. You could put their favorite foods out uh, for those particular individuals you working on at that time. Um, just things they like, and they'll tell you, and you'll know what to put because some kind of way you'll just know. So these are the tools for the ritual kit I wanted to go over, and also just give you brief information about honoring them because they protecting you, you know. And but the thing is, if you connect and ask them more, they'll do more. A lot of stuff they do just out of default, I could say, maybe the best way to explain that. Um, but yeah. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and set the ritual up. And these candles you're gonna get, they dressed already. It don't look like it, but this candle smells so good. Let me start over. So this what your bell will come in for. Clearing that space, calling in ancestors. I call in all my ancestors, known and unknown, for my highest good to assist me while I'm doing this reading today and this ancestor ritual. And my ritual goal is just gonna be for gratitude for this video purpose. Just one straight gratitude. So thank you all. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and light the candle. And I'm outside, so I might relight this candle multiple times. Oh no, huh? The notification, like both of the phones, it is really a real good. One phone is supporting the other. Okay, so let me finish this. You just focus on, being grateful, thanking your ancestors for all the protection they give y'all and myself. And I gotta fight to get this candle up. But just continue to focus your intentions and your prayers and just giving them thanks and just being a joyous, time. And then, like, too, you can celebrate with your ancestors. So, like, say if you have a family event or a party, or your ancestors there, you just don't know it, but they there partying right with you. I don't know if this gonna stay up. So I might just stick this candle in the ground because I'm outside working anyway. Okay, if I could just get it to stay. Maybe you all need to get a little candle. Get a taper candle holder so you won't be fighting like I'm fighting with it. Because I'm struggling trying to get this candle to stand up in this bowl. So I don't have a taper candle holder. I'm gonna have to purchase another one. I didn't think about that. But yeah, get your little taper candle holder from somewhere. You ain't gonna have no issues with supporting the candle. All right, is up? No. I'm gonna put it down in the ground because it's not working for me in that jar. I don't know what to do with this candle. But anyway, I have to fight with the lady. It's taking me too much time fighting with this candle. Let me see if I have a smaller one. I might have to do this smaller one. For video purposes, I'm gonna just burn this smaller one, but I'm gonna burn that my big one. This would have been a small one to burn your ancestor money on. Okay, at least that one stood up. That's what counts. All right, so I have my candle. I had a coffee. And that's like a gratitude offering as well. And also bring in protection to your ritual, to your altar, to yourself. You could use that as a to remove blockages and to coffee to remove blockages, and it's good for protection and working with your ancestors. And also too for your altar, I got two glasses. So in one of them, I'm gonna pour water. I have some water here. I'm gonna just pour. So you could put a glass of water, just regular drinking water. And also now put for the spirits, for your altar, for your ancestors. Um, I'm gonna just start in general. In general, your ancestors do like rum, but they'll take any spirit. So just use what you have. I be having so many technical difficulties when I come on here. Okay, so yeah, use what you have. So I have water, and I just have some rum. I don't want to show the face because TikTok will block me for 10 minutes saying I'm promoting somebody's product. So just say this is rum. Thank you, ancestors. Please enjoy. Speak what you need to speak over your everything while you doing this. And then also when you put water on the altar too, that's a way they connect. Yeah, they drink it, but they connect like a little portal or something. But it's a way they connect. And then again, with the ancestor money in the bowl, you're gonna burn this next. And also, oh, you could put food offerings. So some of the things your ancestors enjoyed while they was here, you put those same foods out. They're very appreciative of that. And also, besides just like hot food or cooked food or anything like that, sandwiches or whatever, you could put fruits down. A lot of the times I use apples and oranges. They love that be the go-to apples and oranges, but I don't have either one. What I do have is a plum and a nectarine. So we're using the plum and nectarine today. So those are the fruit offerings I'm putting on out here on the table for my ancestors. Um, so you have your food offerings you're gonna place, your fruit offerings, and like get a plant or purchase a plant, especially like something that could hold indoors, light maintenance, water it once a week, something like that, and it'll hold up with moderate sunlight. You could just a house plant. Purchase you a house plant and purchase it with the intentions of, hey, this is the plant I'm putting on my ancestor altar. This is, what I want them to have. Especially everything from the heart goes a long way with it. And two, you can also put money. Like right here, I just have a few loose change, random, random coins, different denominations. So I'm also putting the coins on there. Got a couple of copper pennies, so that goes on the altar as well. But you created these is just examples and showing you like a little basic setup. And also, you could light a cigar too, and burn on your ancestor altar. And you could blow it out. Just blow it, thanking the ancestors, spirit team. I have a whole altar on this other side of the table. So I was just giving it, you could just put it out to burn. Tobacco offering. Light a cigar for your ancestors. So I'm gonna just place this here to continue burning. And I got the drinks out. And I also had the samples. One is a vodka and one is a cinnamon. A cinnamon, I don't know, liqueur, vodka, something like those. What they call, devil something drinks. But they them hot ass cinnamon drinks. They take those for specific things. Use that when you're drawn to use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start burning the ancestor money with so much gratitude. And this money is going, and y'all could do y'all own prayers or something similar. So this is for my ancestors, known and unknown, those who help and assist me daily and there for me, protecting me and helping me in any way possible. I have so much gratitude for you. Thank you. Very appreciative. And it's that one for protection. Like, thank you for all the protection y'all give to me, y'all around me, from any hurt, harm, danger, spiritual attacks. And then you could burn bills directly for Pacific ancestors. Like, my grandparents are not here anymore, so I'm gonna just specifically say this is for my grandmother. Receive this spiritual money. Use it how you need it in the afterlife. Or however you say it. Thank you so much. Grandfather, this is for you. Receive this with so much gratitude and thanks. Use it as you need to. Gramps, hi. Gramps, my Gramps, I come from like a mixed family. Um, he used to, I'll put it like this, even when he was here, I would have situationships with boyfriends that he had to go get guns uh, for different reasons. We don't leave the past in the past. But even after death, I was with my daughter's father, and he was cheating, and they couldn't stand him. Every time he hit the door, they'd knock my goblets over. It was like a lot of spiritual activity in that house. They just knock things over every time he walk in the room, like just telling on them, telling on them, telling on them. They look out. So this abundance is for this dollar is for our ancestors unknown that helped me. I have no idea. I appreciate you all too. So much thanks and gratitude. Y'all use this how y'all need to for y'all growth and just burn the money. This is a lot of bills. I don't think I'm gonna burn them all. Um, I think there's about 20 of them, but I think in the ritual set I'm gonna give y'all 25 and just give y'all 25 of them. So you have 25 ancestor bills to burn. And also we have different ancestors. We have like the relative ancestors. You know, that's like your family tree, grandparent, great grandparent, etc. And you have your ancient ancestors, the ones that go way back, probably when the earth was new, when people started existing, the old ones, the first ones, your ancient ancestors. Thank y'all as well. And then some people are not seated from here. We experiencing here, but our souls from somewhere else. You have cosmic ancestors. So this is for your ancestors even in other worlds, your otherworldly ancestors. Like it goes just so much gratitude for y'all protection, for everything y'all do, y'all guidance, y'all support. Like you just make it personal. Yeah. Thank y'all. This is the last one. And also too, you could burn things you want your ancestors to help you release, like addictions, or if you having things you're going through, like, hey ancestors, I need you to release that. You could well do some spiritual work outside of it, but you can also, in addition to that, write your petitions on your money and burn your money for those. You could burn it on just about whatever you desire. All right, so that's it for that. Let me just let everything go. And I'm going to go ahead and do the ancestor spread. So that was basically the demonstration. I wish I could have had my big candle going. That's not going to support it. Let me put it right by me. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to I'm gonna do a tarot spread, and I'm gonna use oracle cards for this ancestor message. It's not gonna be long. I only have like 5 or 6 questions, but the questions are very important to help you and assist you, and you can gain knowledge. And if you want to book a reading or whatever, with your ancestor reading, you could book a reading with me. Um, I know for YouTube, is my contact information is in the description box. On TikTok, I'm gonna just have to repost it as a post. You'll have to go to the page and look for the contact information on how to book readings with me and also purchase products. But I don't have this on Etsy yet. Give me about to Wednesday, it'll be on Etsy, and y'all can actually people just like ordering off of Etsy. It's hit and miss. Some people can't stand it. They'd rather just see the product and tell me they order on the phone. Some people, they don't want to tell me on the phone. They just want their product through the mail like that. So everybody different, but it's available. It will be available by Wednesday. And so I'm gonna start off with my first question, And it's straight ancestors, all ancestors. Okay, this is my first question. Okay, first I want to find out what ancestors are participating in this reading. What ancestors are connecting to this reading? That's not my own personal, just in general for the collective. So it's a lot of grandparents connecting to this reading I'm hearing, like mothers. So for some of you who lost y'all mothers, your mothers coming in, and fathers, heavy on the grandparent energy, a whole lot of grandparent energy. Cousins, and some of y'all who they have child, lost babies. Maybe some of y'all spirit babies connecting too. If y'all had miscarriages or anything like that, or lost a child in an infant stage or in a womb, they connecting. Somebody like cherries. They say tell them we like cherries. I don't know who that's for. So it's teamwork. So it's a group that's they answering it right now. What ancestors connecting? It's a collaboration of them. Kid you not. Teamwork, group, collaboration. So that's how they answer that. So it's a variety of them. All right. So my next question. With that being said, my next question is, what do I need to hear from my ancestors right now? So what do I, as in we, the collective on this video, need to hear? They want y'all to plan more, travel, discover more things. And then we had a 10 of swords in reverse. This is a message they want y'all to know. Somebody is seeking redemption. So somebody wants you to forgive them. Or either that, if it's not somebody in your world, your ancestors might be wanting you, seeking you for whatever. It don't matter what it could have been. Your ancestors want y'all to forgive them. It's almost like they could be apologizing for whatever took place in life, uh, some problem or something that needed to be improved. They want you to forgive them and heal. Hermit mode. So you might be doing this okay, so you need to, like, one on one, build a one on one with your ancestors. They're gonna come, okay, when I say that one on one, like sit down, come and ask yourself, like go into a meditation and and start talking to your ancestors. So connect with them, talk to them, and ask them whatever you need to ask them. And that's gonna be the space where you're gonna be very receptive to the information they have to. You're gonna be. They're gonna be giving you a lot of guidance because the hermit also represents giving and receiving a lot of guidance. And what else y'all need to know is something with a relationship. I don't know, for some of you, you could be dealing with some type of relationship with this Two of Cups. And I don't know, the person you could be dealing with could be very loyal. A younger person, but it's saying like faithful, loyal, or you'll be able to manifest with this person and they trustworthy. So for some of you who dealing with somebody, they're letting you know like this is a good person. I don't know. Maybe not. Because I'm saying that because it come out with the what the hell? All right, let me figure out this. So it started off like with the Two of Cups, some type of union, attraction. You're attracted to somebody. They could be a younger person. Um, but it's showing like you could have trusted this person maybe because it end with a tower with the Three of Hearts, Three of Swords, like a sudden change. It was somebody that went through a breakup recently, a big betrayal, or somebody that they could have thought, I don't know what kind of relationship it could have been, but somebody who they thought they was connecting with or they person, it just ended up in some type of betrayal. So they letting you know like it was a betrayal taking place, or it could be a betrayal in a relationship that you might think is 100. It's some things going on, but it's not a personal reading. This just what's coming out. But get a personal reading to really find out what's going on with you. So it's like they want you to find a new direction, go a different route, plan a new direction. You are moving forward, and they want you to take a chance. So maybe for that betrayal, you already moved forward from it. Or if you're not, you haven't, you need to take a chance and move forward to a Six of Cups. Children, pleasure. Yeah, move forward to something more enjoyable. They want you to enjoy yourself, find pleasures in life, sensual delights, be more playful. And we have happy employment. It kind of came out sideways. I don't know, some of you could be lacking motivation, but I'm not going to read it in that part. So if you are lacking motivation and drive to do so, you need to refocus yourself, plan better, like come up with your plan and actually work at it. And then we have happy employers. Some of you could be students too with this apprenticeship. Um, or you could be using your crafts and talents on something, on something you're developing. But you're working hard at it, or they want you to work hard at something new, another project, another something that's gonna lead to more opportunities. And what else with this one? Give me one more card, and I'm gonna go to the next question. All right, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So, okay, so say if you was feeling lost and grief at one time, you out that energy. You could be moving toward, like they say. Okay, so it's talking about some of y'all could have been through a breakup. So you could have been in this grief-like energy, but it's not showing up like that. It's showing like you already recovering from it, or you have recovered from it. But they want you to forgive the situation. Yeah, recover from it, forgive the situation, and move forward. Hope and happiness return. Like you're gonna regain happiness, hope. Um, you're gonna regain your footing on whatever that relationship was. So I don't know. So if somebody betrayed you, stabbed you in your back, had third party energy. It's a lot of betrayed energy. But it's like that could have happened in a recent past. How it's coming out. Alright, so my next question for the ancestors. What do my ancestors want me to release? Wait, this popped out before I even said the question. What is this? The hangman energy. Self surrender, liberation, independence, spiritual development. So if you're gonna sacrifice, you could be sacrificing something for a higher cause. If you're gonna sacrifice something, but they want you to release. They do want you to release and sacrifice stuff. I'm gonna keep that card because it's for a higher cause. So the things you feel you holding on to, it might not. It might be what's blocking you. So for the sacrifice that for the higher cause is you giving that up, walking away, letting go, releasing all that, etc. for so you could maneuver in a different position, a position where you could grow. Maybe these ants crawling on me. I'm allergic to ants. That's okay. So, what do my ancestors want me to release? So, what do some of y'all ancestors want you to release? Their Hermit card came back out again. I guess they want you to take your time, try and get into solitude. And then we had a Judgment card, reflection and self-reflection. What do my ancestors want me to release? And they got self-reflection again with the reflection. So you could be reflecting on things that's just been going on in your life. It could be good or bad. It look like, or you know how you something happened and you find yourself rethinking that or being in that space a lot. But you are reflecting on it, but you need to go ahead and let it go. And some of you, you're trying to figure out how to move forward spiritually. But it's a lot of forgiving on the board. It's like the third time forgiveness came out. So they want you to forgive the situation, forgive the person, for yourself. It's for you to grow. It's not even about them at that time. It's for you to get out that energy and actually heal and move forward. And the judgment call, some of y'all could be going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening too. Or you're gonna be awakening once you start connecting with your ancestors. You're gonna be awakened. You're gonna receive more knowledge. And then okay, what the question is, what do my ancestors want me to release? Yeah, it's kind of like release everything, like mindsets, toxic mindsets. It's not saying that, but it's like you need to release that type of energy due to whatever trauma or situation, a situationship. Release all of that because they do say your wishes are coming true. We got the Ten of Cups right after the Judgment. So basically, what do you need? Whatever everybody releases different. Um, but it's like they want you to go in and really think about what you need to let go. Once you do that and release it, that judgment call is going it's gonna lead to your it's Ten of Cups, wishes coming true, blessings. You all feel so safe, like abundance. You're gonna receive. You're gonna achieve more, and you're gonna have more material success. Yeah. And for some of you, y'all could be in conflicts. Release conflicts, and you do that by as much as you can. Try call your power back. Detach from people, the ones who's causing the conflict, not just anyone. It's specifically ones that's problematic. Huh? Yeah. What? You got me some food?
Give me a sample. Go ahead.
Got me a sample?
Yes, good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is good.
But look, I'm gonna have to eat it in the house
Taste it.
because I don't want the flies to get on
Taste
it.
some. I'm gonna taste some of the meat and everything, baby. I don't. And the potatoes too. Potatoes too.
That's good.
And potatoes.
Thank you, ma'am.
It is. Thank you. I'm
Wrap
good.
it up for me.
All right. All right. Yeah.
They came out and fed me. All right, let go of conflicts or any type of arguments or quarrelsome people. You need to detach from them type of people. So people like humbuggish just want to push arguments and just cause being petty conflicts for no reason. They want you to disassociate yourself from them. And these people could be some of your family members. I know it's hard when it comes to that, but I don't know. Gotta figure something out. And then some of you could be overcoming addictions. So they want you to let go of addictions. but it was in reverse. So they want you to overcome addictions, and that could be or either if you some of you could be addicted to try to controlling outcomes and situations. They want you to let that go too. It's like you're gonna find a newfound freedom once you detach. And those addictions can also be like, drug addictions, alcohol addictions, smoking, sex addictions, just toxic relationships, toxic shit, all of that addictions. So that's what I have. They really want you to focus on self, surrender everything you need to release. Like I said, what you surrendering be different from what I'm surrendering in the next person and the next person. But this is what came out for this. And then I'm going to ask after this one. Okay, so we found out what the ancestors want you to release. Basically, everything that's not serving your highest good. That's almost how I could summarize that. Because once you open that up and remove those blockages, whether there's people, situation, places, things open up for you. Okay, so this one is, what do my ancestors want me to heal? And this could be you dealing with you or your bloodline, because this will then, okay, it just depends on how far you get with this. Some of you gonna start getting to levels where you're gonna start breaking generational curses with your family. You could already be doing so, or they gonna tell you specific areas. We're gonna find out, like in this reading, what to address. So what do we need to heal at this time, ancestors? What do we need to heal? So we got the Knight of Wands. What do we need to heal? Queen of Cups. And the Justice in reverse. Passion, energetic, bravery. Okay, so it's starting off, they want you to take action. So it's just not like, okay, what do you want to heal? They telling you what's gonna come out, but they want you to take action on it. So it's just not me just saying, oh, heal this and heal that. They want you to actually do it. Um, so first of all, start about healing yourself. So some people could be dealing with like insecurities, codependence, being like codependent. Also represent unnecessary drama. This is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So some of you who in this Queen of Cups reverse energy, they want you to let heal. Like when you feel you insecure about something, not sure or not confident as you need to be, then you would need to be working on self love. That's the type of healing you would need to do for this Queen of Cups in reverse. Self love. And take action on it actually. And then we have the justice in reverse. We have prejustice and injustice. So somebody could have done you an injustice. Um, Inequality, legal complications, dishonesty, failure to take responsibility. So they want you to acknowledge. It don't matter what it is. If you was wrong, you wrong. If you fucked up, you fucked up. Don't act like you ain't do shit. No, they want you to take. If you out here doing the most, they want you to acknowledge you out here doing the most, and then correct it like that. Um, because some of you could be like you're saying failure to take responsibility about something. I don't know what that is about though. All right, what else do we need to heal? So if something is not right with this justice being in reverse, they want you to make something right. So for some of you, you need to make amends with people or situation, or just like just apologize to somebody. You might need to just apologize because it could have been a situation that was unfair, but you might have been the person treating others unfair. All right, the Queen of Swords coming out, independent, supportive, um, unbiased judgment. Yeah, come get it. Unbiased judgment. Oh, okay, I see what it's going. They want you to set clear boundaries. Here, this way, this way. That's why I'm reaching it to you over here before I throw that. All right. So yeah, set boundaries. What you need to heal, with you setting boundaries, is gonna stop a lot of stuff, potential stuff. You taking it from like you being taken advantage of by others. I mean, no is no. So you might need to say no in order for you to heal. Because, yeah, set boundaries. Stay on that. And then we have new perspective. They want you to have a new perspective in life as well. Because if you change your perspective on how you see anything or the situation, say you had a little rough patch you went through, and you could have went through hell, fuck it. But um, they want you to change your perspective. Don't sit in that energy and just let it weigh you down. And I mean, it could be something that happened a year ago, a month ago, 3 months ago, 2 weeks ago, a few days ago. They just want you to go ahead and release that energy and don't sit in it, because that's causing a blockage, causing you to not be as healed as you should, because you holding on to something you can't do nothing about, clearly, at this time. And then we have the Chariot. Is my deck all backwards? All of them coming out reverse. Yep, they are backwards. They want you to move. I'm not taking this backwards. Move forward to a new direction. This is how you go forward to healing. I had the deck upside down. That's why they all in reverse. Um, but yeah, they want you to move forward, move to a different direction, release the need for control, discipline yourself more. This is all involved in the healing. And do some shadow work, self love healing and shadow work. And something like a blockbuster or something. Because to help remove whatever blockages road open. All right, that's what I got for that one. Okay, question number 3. What ancestral gifts should I channel now? So, you want to know what ancestral gifts should we channel now? And this could be the gifts. It depends on what come out. This helps you grow. This help empower you. This could be psychic gifts. It could be just gifts like your family. That's like ancestral gifts, stuff that a lot of your family, whether they acknowledge it or not, but they naturally talented at it. And those could be some of the same gifts you inherit as well. Like my mother has gifts, and I recognize them. I know them. She, I don't know. I don't know how to. She in a church. I ain't saying nothing bad, but it's like it's hard. It's just it can be difficult. But she's really gifted, And I'm just leave that like that. We share some of the same gifts, but I acknowledge it and I work with it and strengthen it versus anything else going outside of myself. All right, so here we go. What ancestral gifts should I channel now? What do the collective need to channel? They want you to channel being victorious, victory, success. So you need to be speaking positive affirmations over your life right now, over yourself, over your children, over your home. Like, for real. Like, there's a lot of victory, a lot of success. I forgot I got two cameras up. I've been holding it up to one. Um, so it says success, victory, um, achievement. So you need to be aligning yourself to this energy of being very victorious and very successful. Thank you everybody who been jumping on. It's kind of like they've been jumping on and off the video. But thank y'all at any point that who joined, whoever sees down the line. We had a temperance. Okay, what's the question again? What ancestral gifts should I channel now? Temperance, balance, patience. So they want you to practice being patience and also balance, self-control, um they want you to find your solutions. Give me something else. What else with this? What gifts are channeled now? Ace of Wands, creativity, encouragement, enthusiasm, new opportunities. So, what gifts should you be channeling now? Okay, so when you get in the right mind set where you're ready to receive, you're gonna be you need to like energetically. So your gifts is you need to energetically align yourself for these new opportunities, this success, this victory, because it's here for you. Um, okay, wait, hold on, TikTok making me do something. Okay, okay, so it's here for you, and you're gonna be able to progress more. So it's almost like your gift would be to align yourself, balance yourself, practice self control, self discipline, temperance. So you're going to practice self control, self discipline, and be open for these new opportunities because they're going to allow you to progress and move forward. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, anything else with this? I'm gonna go to the next question. I got two more. Yeah, teamwork. Be open to teamwork with working for others. Of moving forward, you're gonna be working. It could be with a different set of people. I don't feel like this team could have been. It just depends on your situation. I'm gonna leave that like that. But this teamwork could be like a new set of people. Like you moving up, you elevating. So you're gonna be meeting new people. You're gonna be possibly collaborating with y'all gonna be collaborating with these children out here playing. Yeah, you're gonna be collaborating with others. You're gonna be learning from others and mastering things. And it's also recognition. Like you could be um like recognized for something too. You're gonna be recognized for something. And everything, whatever this is, like he being recognized on his high horse right now for being victorious and successful, you as well. But you just have to, it's gonna come with a lot of balance. You're gonna need to temperance with the balance and patience. And yeah, partnership. So some of you could be dealing with a new partnership. What? Okay. And this is a ship. Okay, so you could be gifted a new partnership, a new relationship. This is like a great spread. Let me pull them up. It's like you're going to be gifted a new start, new partnership, relationship, put it where it go. It could be work related as well as anything, anything. It don't have to be romantic. It could be, but it don't have to be. I'm kind of getting mixed energies with it. Or you could have a part. You could just be working with a lot of new people. It could something could lead to a romantic partnership, but it's really sounding like I don't know, something where you could work, grow, success, business, career, something like that, or some type of project. That's really kind of the energy I'm picking up with that one. Okay, so we're on four. How can I better connect with my ancestors? So for some of you all, y'all want to know how y'all can better connect with y'all ancestors. Here we go. What can we do to better connect with our ancestors? Ancestors. What can we do to better connect with you all? They saying listen. That must have been for me. What can we do to better connect with our ancestors? What can we do to better connect with our ancestors? All right, so we're starting off with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, King of Wands. What can we do to better connect with our ancestors? So maybe you need to come up with some creative ways to connect with them. They say new opportunity, progress, passion, breakthrough. And then we had an Ace of Swords, clarity, sound decision making, breakthrough, justice, new opportunities, the beginning of a conflict, King of Wands. Okay, but what this saying? Okay, so I'm gonna say this. Start off from what I said earlier. Find a quiet spot, sit down, meditate, and hear, ask your ancestors questions. Ask them to show you signs when they're around you. You can so you can know, be aware when they're around. Um, connect. Communication is the biggest one. How you could connect, literally talk to them. Like I'm having a conversation. Like I have no idea how many people looking at this video or will look at it, but yet I'm communicating. I'm spreading, a message, and y'all communicating back with me through the comment section. So that is communication. So communicate. Have an open. You're not talking to yourself. Just have an open conversation with your ancestors. New opportunities is going to come out of this. A lot of new opportunities. It's like when you connect with them through this communication, you're going to be receiving clarity on how on the decisions you're making. You say sound decision making. So if you having um, something you working on and you just not unsure, should you push forward with it or should you just walk away with it, that is something you can ask your ancestors, like ancestors, this is for me to do, should I push forward with this, is this like meant for like a bigger picture, it's like, is this meant for me to do this and is this gonna benefit me for the long term? You talking. And it's showing like for some of you, y'all could be in a leadership role or entrepreneur, own your own businesses. Y'all could get advice from y'all ancestors too about how to maneuver with your business. Like for real. I know I be on and off these videos, but last week I was traveling again. So I've been doing a whole lot of traveling. I just ain't haven't posted, but they've been on my ass, and I've been getting the messages. Oh, I've been getting them to get back on social media to do this. So they will got, and this is for as I do this part of my business career. Um, and I just enjoy doing it, but I have to be on here more consistent. That's for my personal. Um, what was the question? How can I better connect with my ancestors? I don't know what's up with this release this fear, the release this need to control things. They want you to save money too. And they want you to not be fear of change. That's how they connect with you. They want, like, if you feel fearful, you know what I'm saying? That's automatically, you're blocking yourself. So be open to giving and receiving information from your ancestors. Start off by really talking to them, like I'm talking to these phones right now. Talk to them. Sit quietly and you receive the answers. Download, you'll receive clarity. Or to just be like, okay, I know what to do. It could be simple as that. And we have strength in reverse. So work on your self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence, moving confidence. And also, I don't know if you low on energy. And then they talking about abusing power. I don't know. Some people could be abusing power, like in a family dynamic. I don't know what's up with that. Um, or trying to control family members. So I don't know. And then we had the Emperor card, the Four Wands again with the Temperance and the Sun card. And they want. I don't know if you need to get along better with your family members or stand up for yourself with family members. It's something. And I'm saying that because it is. Oh, they had a Knight of Wands at the bottom. It's something like you need to stand up to your family members. I don't know if they're telling you to get a backbone or have confidence and stand up for yourself. And it could be any family member. Like they literally have a whole family right there. So it's like that. Or you need to set up boundaries for yourself. Again, that's kind of like coming up. Then we had a Knight of Swords, Wands. Yeah, take action. They want you to take action on all of this. You will be celebrated. Some of you could be a father figure, and again, with this authority position, like you got a high position. It could be at your job or just how you already come. You're in this emperor energy, being like an authoritative figure. And then we have celebrations again. These are the last three cards. Connecting with your ancestors. You could connect on celebrating again, like birthdays when stuff goes on in your family. Acknowledge your ancestors there. If y'all out there drinking or whatever, smoking, pour out some. Excuse me. Pour out some. Pour out some drink for them. Give them a libation. Yeah. So that's what I got with that. That's kind of how they put it. It's like two. It's like in this reading, I don't know how why it came out like that, but it's showing like you're in an authoritative role, but they don't want you to abuse your power, or you might not be. If that's not the case, you just not might be standing up for yourself like you should. So you might not even you might stand fully in your power. That's what I'm getting. Stand fully in your power. Set boundaries. Show up when you need to show up. Stand down when you need to stand down. Connect with your ancestors. Okay, number 5, message of support from our ancestors. So this is the last question. So this is the message of support from our ancestors. What message of support do y'all have to offer us today, ancestors? What is the message of support y'all have to offer us today? And then after that, whoever on it could be on either platform, YouTube or TikTok. If y'all have questions, I do some open questions. And then I'm about to go in before the mosquitoes start biting. All right, so last question. Message of support from my ancestors. What message of support do my ancestors have? Mosquitoes already. They want you to be joyful. They want you to know you're loved. You are going through an emotional awakening, or you will be. And this is going to lead to you having for your personal growth. And then we had a justice card. So be mindful, for every cause there is an effect. You could call it karma, or you could just call it the laws of cause and effect. But just know for every action there is a reaction. So be mindful for the other things you do. And then we have communication. They want you to communicate more with them and others. So it's have good communication is the key. They want you to celebrate. Delight, celebrations. You could be going to parties or gatherings, social events, or you could be celebrating with friends with this 3 of Cups. Um, or you could be communicating with friends too. So it's almost like they gonna be there supporting you while you live your life. Like enjoy your life. They want you to enjoy your life. It started off with joy. Ace of Cups. Like they want you to be really fulfilled. And you're gonna be going through a lot of personal growth. Just be mindful of um, how you maneuver, because everything you do It's a reaction. It can be good or bad. Communicate well. Communicate to others well, your family, um, just anywhere, workplace. It's good communication. Or like I say, you could be communicating with others and celebrating. And then we have the Empress. Some of you could be celebrating a pregnancy, or you could be parents, or very nurturing, creative, divine feminine energy. Strength at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, they just want you to know they supporting you. Even with that justice cause, excuse me, with that justice card, that cause and effect is standing out big because it's almost like they'll support you with whatever you do. When you need justice, they'll be there to say, if somebody done you wrong and you, on this case, you felt in a in the area of being victimized or victim, you could ask your ancestors to help you with that situation, to fight for you, to win justice. You want your justice. You can ask them to to give you justice, and they gonna ancestors be fucking over people. They gonna stand up for you when you ask. Just be mindful of that. But then too, if you the one who out there doing the most, and your ancestors probably looking at you like, what the fuck going on here? They want you to take responsibility and improve on that action. Learn from it, improve, but just don't stay stuck in the shit. That's pretty much all I got. I'm not gonna draw it out any longer than what it is. So if y'all have any questions, y'all welcome to send them through right quick, and I'll answer them. It could be whatever. If y'all have any questions about ancestors, on if you want to purchase the ritual set, or you can get your own tools and do it yourself. All of that is great. Or get a reading. So yeah, so that's what I have for you. Let me see. That was it. My outline. Honoring the ancestors, the show and tell. I just did the ancestor spread, so now we on questions. And we ending this. And two for the let me put this here maybe. Y'all can see it better if I hold it on this. Alright, so for the ancestor ritual, nah, just not working. For the set I showed you in the beginning, it's $60, and that basically includes the shipping. And you can order at Goddess Ritual. Contact me at goddessritual4u@gmail.com. I accept payments in the form of Cash App. I accept Chime. I accept PayPal. You can order anytime. These sets will be even after Halloween and after our Saints Day. I'm gonna have this just available on Etsy at any time of the year you're drawn to purchase it. You could still contact me and purchase it at any time. But yeah, this is the information. And right here. All right, so that's what I have. Oh, I forgot to give the animal oracle. Let me just see what that. Give me a few cards. What animal? Uh, Too. We have animal spirit guides too, and for some, everybody soul spirit history is different. But some people could have been incarnated as animals once upon a time. So for those, you have an animal spirit guide lineage. So, we're going to ask those guides what messages they have, or just in general, what ancestral message y'all have. Today we have dog first. Um, Dog is representing friend. You say, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm or an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector. I am a friend. So we got the dog energy out first. What other messages? So you can actually have companionship in animals, like a dog. Some of y'all can have a dog that really looks out for you. What else? What spirit animal message want to come out? The grizzly bear, talking about power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my strengths. I never give up. I will succeed. There was a lot of success that came out in that reading too. A lot of success. It's just like it really wasn't a whole lot they was talking about. Like they do want you to let stuff go because you holding on to it is blocking your growth. Um, then we had a slow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. And that hermit card kept on coming out. It came out like 3 times too. All right, and often solitary. Integrity is important for you for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So that's what the snow leopard is talking about, self-reliance, using your intuition, letting things unfold. Um, he said, cloak yourself invisible. Maybe you need to move incognito. They saying cloak. For those who know how to do these invisibility rituals and spells, I know how to do them. The rest of y'all, you may just need to move incognito. Don't let everybody know what's going on with you. Keep that to yourself. When you show up, you show up. It's already said and done. There ain't nothing to be talked about. You might need to move in that way and just rely on self versus codependency. And we have Goose. So they talking about it's almost things like they saying you already know this with this inner knowing, and the other one was intuition. So Goose, inner knowing. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. That's the message from the goose. So it's like you do have loyal people on your side, or you will. If you don't currently have them, you will have. Because it talked about a lot of partnerships, like new. Like you're going to be meeting new people, new partnerships, and those are the people you'll be able to grow with. So don't worry. Uh, you're gonna have your tribe. And we have Fox talking about clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surrounds you. Be open to romance. So use your resources that you have that's surrounding you already. I mean, if you feel you don't have something, use what you have until you really get what you want. You smart, you clever, you'll figure it out. And be open to some type of romance, partnership. So don't close your heart chakra down. Bottom of the deck is B, talking about community. Oh, damn it. Okay, talking about community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You're the queen of abundance. Okay. So if some of y'all might need want to do y'all a sweetening ritual, sweeten up your money, do a sweetening candle with a money ritual. Boom. And squirrels is talking about that's at the top of the decks, top and bottom of the deck. B talking about being squirrel, being squirrel. So squirrel is talking about always being prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. You're you're cheerful and um your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all you need. So, your animal guides are telling you to make a plan for the future. Everything is going to fall in place with that. You are a creator, with that B is reminding you to, and be open. Again, open that heart chakra so you could attract what you need. You attract abundance through your heart chakra, with that abundance Monday, stability. You attract everything through your heart chakra, especially the good things. It gotta be open. If that shit black, you wondering why this ain't going right and why that ain't going right, because you gotta open up. And they want you to remind you like you do have friends. Maybe you think you don't, you do. And just stay strong. Keep moving forward. Like, again, a lot of success. Use your intuition. They want you to use that intuition and that inner knowing. So tap into yourself. That's what the animals want to tell you. Tap into yourself. They didn't say go external. They say internal. All right, so that's what I have. If nobody have any questions, I'm gonna go ahead and close this. Now I appreciate those who watch this video. Hopefully y'all learn a little something from me with this ancestor veneration. Um, yeah. Any questions or anything? Let me see. Who is this one? Harp. And I'm not a sir. I'm a ma'am, and I'm not angry. Just to let you know, I'm really in a good space. I don't know. Anybody have some real questions? Talking about why am I so angry? I'm not angry. I might not can see, but I ain't angry. All right. Anybody else? Anything else? All right. Okay. TikTok on my left. YouTube is on the right. All right, y'all. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and close space on both of them since I don't have any new questions. See you when I see you. See how to close this out. Are you sure? Yes. Bye.